When you talk about MMA respect, MMA class, MMA professionalism, talk about Pedro. He has been a longtime fighter who's still doing his thing and doing it well. And when UFC 299, O'Malley versus Vera 2, is right here in South Florida in Miami at the Kaseya Center on March 9th, he's going to be part of that great card. He trains here at American Top Team in South Florida in Coconut Creek. Pedro, you've got Kyler Phillips, your opponent at this event. What are your thoughts about your opponent? What are your thoughts about this event?
Yes, definitely. So Kyler Phillips, another upcoming fighter that we'll be facing. Been facing many of those fighters the last 10 years of my career in UFC. And again, another challenger, another challenge for me, which I am gladly to accept. What makes me always to be a better fighter. Being here in American Top Team for the last 7 years is definitely something that added to my skills on my professional career. So being able to face and fight the best fighters in the world lately, and this is another good fighter is coming, and to try to take my position, ready for the challenge, and to bring another good victory.
What is the secret sauce for Pedro? I'm not going to go into the strategy of anything, but here's my thing. You're training here at American Top Team with some of the best. You're one of the best.
Yeah.
So you're training the best of the best. And you've been able to do this for a long time, for a while now, at a high level.
Yeah.
How?
I think discipline is definitely something that's really important on any career, any professional career, and being a fighter is nothing different than that. We gotta be disciplined. We put our body through high intensity training every day, so definitely rehab is really important to the quality of sleeping, supplement, nutrition wise, and all that, and the mindset, to come right here, get good trainings, win some rounds, lose some rounds, but always, ready to go and try our hard, no matter what, trying our hard, and that's what it's keep also me to fire up, to still competing and being for the last 7 years as a top 10 fighter. So it is the type of challenges, that's the type of fight that I'm getting present lately, and I'm ready to take this another challenge, another bout coming up here in South Florida, just less than 30-40 minutes away where I live and train. So and that's gonna be really nice too, fighting here in Miami, a place that I've been enjoying living here lately. I got a lot of respect and love for South Florida, so be here representing South Florida, training here, an American Top Team, fighting in Miami in front of Miami crowd. That's gonna be definitely something really big. I'm excited for it.
Who's driving you to the fights? You're not driving yourself, are you? No, come on, Pedro. Who's driving you?
Oh, maybe my wife. Maybe we'll see. Maybe myself.
Wait a minute. No, you got my driver. You got to get someone to drive you. And have you already been getting a lot of ticket requests? People asking you for
a lot of people has been asking me, like neighbors just driving around, stop by my house. They're like, man, how can I get some tickets? And I tell them,
which means, can you get me a free ticket? Is what it means, right, Pedro?
I was like, you gotta go to Ticketmaster for it.
So for this fight, who are coaching you? Who's been sparring? Who's been helping you get ready?
I spar with a lot, if I don't say all, flyweight, bantamweights, featherweights we have here in the gym. Specific for this fight, we got some Russian guys here that kind of have the same looking as Kyler Phillips, Adriano Moraes, skinny, long, tall guy.
One championship.
Correct.
Yeah, champion.
We have Leo, some other guy that doesn't fight any big show, but is a really good training partner and helped me always. that I have a fight coming up, and coaches, Gordon, he's the one that supervises all the training, the other coaches, Anderson that I always train with. Yeah, it's a huge place. We always have something new, new training partner, coach. I keep training with these coaches lately in the last few years, but regarding to training partner, we always have like new guys coming in and out here in the gym, and the best fighters want to come in here. Is the best MMA fighter is the best MMA gym. So the best MMA fighters want to come and train here, and then we get to go every day with the best fighters in the world.
You love to fight. You love to win. Who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
But how much enjoyment is it to just come out here and train?
Yeah, I know. It's definitely something that we prepare ourselves to come in here. It's not just come, oh, let me go train, because here we're gonna train with the best fighters, you know. So coming right here, you already have needed to have a strong mentality just to come in this environment here, you know, because only the best stays. The other ones, they don't stay here for too long. Training is too hard here.
I'm not going to put you on the spot. That's not what I do. But maybe a yes or no I can get out of you. Sometimes it's harder training here than actual fights.
No, definitely. You know, fights, we do like 3 rounds here. Sometimes we do many more rounds, you know, and 2-3 practices a day, depending how your schedule, how far you from the fight, and it's definitely the training. It's a big part of the preparation. You know, the most important one.
I mentioned UFC 299, O'Malley versus Vera 2 in Miami. You're on this big card. And you mentioned about being here and fighting here. But what is it like about South Florida? And what is it like about the growth of MMA in South Florida?
I see that Florida has been growing a lot lately. And with that, with sports too, you know. For example, during COVID, Florida was one of the first states that wanted to do like a show like that. Who doesn't like that? You know, the capability to go watch a show, or us as a fighter to still have our job, fighting in the arena with people watching it. And I think that Florida, different than other states, has been doing a better job, let's say. And then with that, you know, sports also has been growing here. Football, other sports, MMA, UFC also has been coming here. And I hope it gets even more shows here, you know, and Florida keeping just, you know, expanding, growing.
How excited were you when you found out we want Pedro on UFC 299 in Miami?
They actually offered me like a few options, and then of course I picked that one in Miami, you know, fighting here in the backyard.
Wait a minute, Pedro. Did they offer you UFC 300? I love Miami. This is my town. But did they offer you UFC 300? Wait a second.
They didn't.
Okay.
Even though I would pick here.
Whoa!
100%. Compared to flying Vegas 6 hours and driving 30 minutes, right?
Yes. That's what I like.
I would get that one for sure.
This card is really cool. Mention some of your teammates that are going to be on this card.
Yeah, Mateusz Gamrot, Polish guy, is gonna be on the card. Marina, Polish girl, is fighting on the card.
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yes.
Ukraine, Marina, Mateusz, Poland. Also myself and Dustin Poirier.
What do you think about people that are training that are going to be on the card, particularly Dustin, because he has a huge fight again.
Yes.
They're always working hard, doing his thing.
Fight against
Pedro, to me, when I see certain fighters, you have the heart, you have the passion. I see Dustin, he has the heart, he has the passion.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts of Dustin?
Yeah, he's definitely, Dustin is he's tough, very good fighter, a lot of experience, fighting a good fighter too, upcoming, but you can never count Dustin out. You know, he's always has the power, you know, on him. That always go back and fight like a dog, you know. So that's definitely, it's gonna be a really good fight. Gamrot too has been training here with us for the last few years. He has another big fight coming up too, fighting an experienced fighter. And just Marina, the girl, I don't know what the girl she's fighting, but Marina also, you know, super tough, has been here lately, training every day too. I see how much work she's putting on, and yeah, we're, you know, American Top Team Army is coming strong.
Pedro, are you able to watch the other fighters? Because you're getting ready for your fight. When you're on events like this and there are other ATT fighters, are you able to watch, check things out?
Sometimes we wrap our hands, warming up a little bit, so we watch some of the fight that's showing that on the locker room.
And it's just amazing all the things you've done. And I really want to touch on this because we talked, and I know you weren't a pro wrestling fan. Brazil is not known to have the pro wrestling, but UFC several months ago joined forces with WWE, TKO Holdings. From a business standpoint, and we were talking a little about this, what are your thoughts of these two big giants? Pro Wrestling Sports Entertainment, WWE, best in the world, top in the world, and UFC, MMA, top in the world, best in the world.
It's huge. It is huge. You know, we have UFC as big as UFC. You know, I think that's one of the components of sports that has been growing fast. You know, lately. And have that combined right now, that mix it up with WWE, it's gonna be, you know, even bigger than it already are. You know, get to expose UFC to WWE and vice versa. Is that each organization, I don't think they need each other, but if they do, so it's just a benefit for both of them.
Now, Dan Lambert of American Top Team, huge pro wrestling fan. So, and he's been on TV, he's been doing things and all. He does a great job with the microphone and just riling everybody up. So if he goes, Pedro, I need you. We got to go. We're going out to California. I need you for the wrestling. Come on, let's go. Are you taking him up on it?
Yeah, for sure. Why not? You know, we got to do what we got to do. It's a part of the business, you know.
You've got Dan's back. That's what I like to hear.
Exactly.
All right, so Pedro, thank you as always for your time.
Sure.
I'm curious too, I'll wrap this up. We got UFC 299, O'Malley versus Vera 2, March 9th, Kaseya Center in Miami. Huge show. It's going to be a big event. Last time they were there, it was Jorge Masvidal's last fight, and they sold out the place.
That was Jacksonville.
No,
Oh,
that
wow.
was in Miami, Pedro. Yeah, because I went to that. So
and it was him, Kamaru too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it was. And he had, he fought Gilbert Burns. He fought Gilbert on that show. And Gilbert's going to be, by the way, because I mentioned, Gilbert's going to also be on UFC 299 in Miami March 9th as well. Great fighter. But he actually fought Masvidal here. But I got to say, the place was packed. Wow. It was packed.
I thought it was Jacksonville, but you're right. It was right here, Miami.
That's crazy, though, just the support and all. So I think this is going to be another big event. For you, coaching, doing things like that, is that something you also enjoy doing and want to do?
I love it. I like MMA a lot, you know, not just for my personal growth, but I like it so much that I even enjoy, you know, like spending time helping somebody else, you know what I mean, getting a fight or helping them training, getting ready, prepared to a fight. You know, it's passed to it's passed to the point that I don't just see the benefit for me, so it feels nice also to be in that environment and help, you know, somebody else to achieve their goal.
That's Pedro, and by the way, it's spelled M-U-N-H-O-Z. Just so everybody knows. I'm sure you all do, but I'm always going to spell it the right way, Pedro. Thank you so much.
Thank you.